So we're in Pensacola, Florida right now, and we're staying in a hotel called Hilton Garden Inn, Pensacola downtown, because it's pretty much in the downtown area. It's only about a 20-minute walk to the central location of downtown. But I mainly chose this hotel because, one, I wanted to be by downtown, like walking distance, but also I needed a dog-friendly hotel, and Miss Kuma is with me, my corgi. She travels with me everywhere she can, especially if I'm on a road trip. And they do have lots of grass around the area, so it's very pet friendly as far as like walking your dog. There's lots of grass. There's also a pet waste station, so they have bags available. They actually have some dog snacks up front too, and the staff were very friendly and gave her some snacks a couple of times. Check-in time here is at 3 p.m. and we actually got here right at 3 p.m. And parking, you do have to pay a fee here because it is near downtown. So I think that's why they charge a parking fee, is so that just random people don't park here for free and like walk to places. But it's only like $10 a day, which I don't think is a bad deal at all. You know, you go to like bigger cities. Nowadays, like the last time I went to like DC, it was $75 for family parking a night, which is insane. So I don't complain about $10 a day. I saw some reviews where people are like, you have to pay for parking here. It's like, yeah, it's not typical for a Hilton Garden Inn in Pensacola to pay for parking, but to me, it's worth it. $10 is nothing, just pay it. And so when we checked in, there was a nice lady up front. Her name was Amira. She was very friendly. She explained everything very well. She told us there was breakfast for a fee, so it's $15. We didn't do the breakfast here at all because, you know, again, you're walking distance to a lot of places here. One downtown has a bunch of restaurants and cafes that you could check out. And then on the other side, like about a 10-minute walk, there's McGuire's, there's Whataburger, and there's Waffle House, and some other locations. So you have plenty of options to eat around here. You don't have to have the breakfast here. There's also a bar downstairs and a nice lounge area. We actually sat at the bar for a little bit with our friend one night. It was really nice. They have 4 bikes up front and you could rent them for free. Our friend actually rode the bike one time and just like went around the block around here, and she was having a great time. So yeah, you could, rent a bike and like go downtown if you wanted to, if you didn't want to walk. After we checked in, I got a text message from Amira saying like, hey, if you need anything, please contact me anytime. So I actually did contact her a few times because I needed to know some things. One of our friends was getting in late and we were already out and about, and our friend needed a key card because she still needed to check her stuff in before she met out with us. So I texted Amira real quick and I was like, hey, would it be possible to give my friend a key when she checks in? And usually with these text concierges, which we had at several other hotels, they don't really respond, or if they do respond, it's super late. But Amira responded right away, and she was like, yeah, no problem. Please give me her name and I'll give her a card right away. I'm like, thank you so much. And anytime I had a question about what time does the bar stay open till, and she was very fast with the responses. So really appreciate this text concierge service. It was excellent. So let's get into the room tour. It's a 2 queen bedroom room, and I booked it for 4 nights and 5 days. So I'm staying in December from the 20th through the 25th. I'm leaving on Christmas Day. So first of all, as you can see, this is the bed. There's 2 queen size beds. Hilton is known to have really comfortable beds, and yeah, they didn't disappoint. Again, I slept really well most of the nights. The pillows were pretty comfortable for me. One of the great things about this room and this entire hotel is that it's so bright in here. A lot of hotel rooms, they make it so dark, and especially when we're shooting stuff or recording something, it's just so dark and grainy. But this time, it's nice and bright, which I really loved. So yeah, but you can make this room really dark as well because they have a nice shade, and it gets really dark at night and you don't hear any noises. Actually, we heard no noises outside or in the hallways. Everything was very quiet. So to one side of the bed, there's this large chair, and we used it as a suitcase luggage rack. In between the beds, there's lots of outlets and USB ports. Again, we're charging all of our things. So my iPad, AirPods, iPhone, everything. And this side is the working desk area and then TV. There's a nice chair. We actually used this area to eat our dinner and lunch several times. And they have 2 outlets and USB ports. So Yeah, you don't have a shortage of USB ports and outlets here. They have it everywhere. TV we used, works great. And so down here is the safe. It's a pretty big size. You could definitely fit like a laptop and stuff in here. I never personally use safes, but it's here if you need it. It's digital. And next to the TV here is a luggage rack. Underneath here, you can use the space to store things as well. And then to the side, I kind of use this area to have Kuma's stuff. And so I brought her dog bed with me and her dog bowl. So she ate and drank over there in this little corner. So yeah, it's very spacious in here, which I liked. Most of the time it's me and Candy using this room, but then over the weekend we had our two girlfriends stay with us too. And it was plenty of room for all of us. So yeah, if you have 4 people staying with you, then it's, you know, a nice size hotel room, I would say.
All right, so I'm gonna do the rest of the tour. This is our little kitchenette. They actually have a microwave here, which I really appreciate because we went to McGuire's 2 nights. One night just for drinking, one night for dinner, which was last night. And I actually did bring leftovers because they give you so many like huge portions for one person. So I actually have my McGuire's to-go box right there. And so yeah, I can actually heat up my mashed potatoes and pork chops that I got. So I love that they have a microwave here because not all hotels have microwaves. Actually, a lot of them don't. It's usually like those home suites, like the ones that have little, that are like more longer extended stay places, I feel like have microwaves. So I like that they have a microwave here. Crystal and our friends have been using the coffee machine. I haven't used it, but it looked good. Like, and they use these pods, but actually from coffee beans. So it's a good brand. They're using good brands here. And then the ice bucket, and I love that they use, I know it's a bit wasteful, but I like that they use cups that are the paper cups because a lot of hotels, I don't want to drink the coffee because they use their own cups and a lot of times it's dusty. And then I'm like, well, I don't want to go through the house of like washing and rinsing the cup and all that. So I know it's wasteful, but I like that they have like the paper cups here. We love this closet. Like this is such a good use of space. One, there's the mirror right here before you walk out. And on one side is where you can hang up all your coats, which we use this all the time because we have long winter coats this trip. And then on this side, I love that there is shelvings and also drawers. So we really use this space because a lot of times we don't use drawers that are like used under the TV because I feel like it's like you're gonna forget it or it's just kind of a pain. But this is perfect. I love how, I think this is probably my most favorite closet in a hotel room actually. So useful. And also when we're getting ready, if I'm using the mirror in the bathroom, Crystal can use the mirror here and then she can place her makeup stuff here. Okay, so also there is an ironing board and also the iron is in here. We actually didn't have to use the iron this time, but if you need to use it, they've got a really nice iron in here. Oh, it's kind of like someone kind of burnt something on it. The bathroom, they're using, you know, kind of like the barn door type, which we like this too because then you don't, you know, you save space of having to open the door like this. And then the sink space, the vanity space, it's not a dual sink, it's just one, which, you know, it's probably better that way because if it was a dual sink, it would have less space to put all of our toiletries. So Crystal has her toiletries here and also hanging up over here. So she uses that. And then I was trying to, because there's like a lack of hooks in here. This is the only hook, which that's my pet peeve. Hotels that only have one hook because, okay, this room is meant for 4 people. Where's everyone gonna hang their towels? Like, I don't understand that. Anyways, so because there's only one hook, I had to kind of like, you know, rig a hook myself. So this is how I kind of like put my toiletry stuff. Love the double shelves. So then I was able to use this because if I put everything down here, it gets kind of wet. There's also no space to put our hair styling tools, which, you know, we like to use the flat irons, and also they did provide a blow dryer, so we did use that. And of course our favorite, which I believe all the Hiltons have upgraded to these lights that illuminate, the mirrors that illuminate, which make it so much easier to apply makeup. You can see everything. I think all hotels should have this. It's great, especially for people like me that can't see very well. I like things nice and bright. and they provide plenty of towels. Since we are here during the holidays, I don't know if they're a little bit short-staffed, but the first day when room service came, it was just a guy. He's like, hey, do you need anything? We're like, okay, yeah, can we get some towels? He had towels, but he had nothing else. He didn't even have a cart. He just had like a basket of towels. So we did need more things because we didn't have shampoo. These are the refillable bottles. We didn't have any shampoo in ours. So he had to refill that. We didn't have soap, but they were running out of that. So that's why they gave the bar soap. So he just kept having to go back and forth to bring us things. So we're like, okay, whatever, maybe he's short-staffed. He did replenish everything. The second day, room service came. We weren't here. They replenished our towels. They cleaned up the the bathroom, but then they left the beds all messy. So that was kind of interesting. Usually like room service, if they do happen to come in, they do clean up, touch up the bed and everywhere else, but they just came and cleaned the bathroom. Oh, and they took out the trash. But those are the most important things to us anyways. And then the third day, which was today, no, the fourth day, I'm like losing track. Room service came and she had a cart. She was really sweet, and we just asked for some things like towels, and then she went on her way. Anyway, so plenty of towels. If you need more, they're more than happy to give you more. The shower was nice and roomy. I liked the shower. I don't really like this shower head. It was okay. I feel like the water pressure was average. But I love that they put the control part is on the other side so you don't get yourself wet when you're turning it on. So I love that hotels are starting to do this. They're being more practical. The water temperature was great. It got hot, as hot as you wanted it. Again, I'm just someone that likes really strong water pressure, and it was kind of medium here. And then I love any hotel that provides more space to put your stuff, or this is great to like put your foot up on so you can shave. I like that they have extra space for your own stuff if you don't want to use just their, we have face wash and razors, they have a little nook here too, so you can put your things there. So that is the bathroom, and I really liked it. I thought it was spacious, it was fine, the toilet worked great. Oh, I did want to note, look how cute this is if you have a dog in the room. They give you this at check-in. All right, so that is the tour of the room. I really enjoyed my stay here. I think Crystal did, and our friends did as well. The staff were all very friendly and helpful, except for one person that was a little bit of a Debbie Downer. Don't know why, maybe because she's working on the holidays. And she also had an ambassador pin, which didn't make any sense, because you would think an ambassador would be more cheery and happy, but everyone else was great. The neighborhood here is, really nice. So when we go downtown, we walk through this amazing neighborhood. It's obviously a very wealthy neighborhood. It just looks like we're walking in Disneyland. It just doesn't look real, but gorgeous neighborhood. Then right across from us, which we can see, is the Veterans Memorial, which is beautiful. You can see the water from here. There's McGuire's walking distance. There's just so much to see and do in this area, and it's in a very beautiful area. I would definitely stay here again. And maybe next time when I come, I can enjoy the pool. They have a pool here, and they also have a gym. I never go to the gym when I'm on vacation, but if that's something you need, they have a gym as well. The bar here is nice. So yeah, overall, I would say 5 stars. I loved everything. I really have no complaints. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.